Welcome back to Christian Love Messages. My message of love for you today is my testimony, my Izmir, Turkey testimony. So this past October, I traveled down to Izmir, Turkey with my sister. I accompanied my sister for a medical appointment over there. And whilst we were there, we were in the hospital a lot of the time. I would be bored sometimes, and I would just walk to the window. We were on the 5th floor of the hospital, so I could look down at the city of Izmir. And whilst looking down, I would just see the people of Izmir going about their normal activities of the day, jumping in and out of cars, in and out of buses, public transport, just going about their activities. And then at night, it would just go quiet. I presume they were resting. And I just admired this. At that time, I compared it to Nigeria, because at that point in time, there was the SARS riot in Nigeria. There was a number of protests in Nigeria against bad government. So I just wondered, and I just wish that Nigeria could be peaceful like this at night, and that in the daytime, people will go about their normal activities and be able to cater for their family from all their hard work, because I know that Nigerians work hard as well. So I was thinking all of these thoughts while standing at the window of the hospital and just looking down at the city. Then something happened as well. Whilst I was standing at that window, I would hear a voice say to me, "Pray for the city." And I wondered, the city, pray for the city. And I wondered why, but I did. So while standing there at the window, I would just say a little prayer, not massive big prayers, just a little prayer for Izmir, for the city of Izmir, Turkey. Now, we were in Izmir for about a week. So the Friday, the night before we left, I and some of my praying women from Living Faith Assembly, we came together and prayed. We prayed for the city of Izmir. We prayed for the hospital, the people in the hospital, for the sick. Because whilst I was there, the Lord was speaking to me about contentment, for that we pray for people to be content. And also, me and the women prayed for contentment, prayed for the people of the city. We prayed for the people in hospital. And that was the night before I left Izmir. We left Izmir on a Saturday. And guess what? Some days after we left Izmir, the earthquake struck Izmir. I'm sure that you've seen the earthquake on the news, and many lives were lost. Now I pray for all those who lost their life in the Izmir earthquake, that their souls will rest in perfect peace. I pray for their friends, their family, their close friends, that they will be comforted. My miracle. I left Izmir on Saturday, myself and my sister, and the earthquake struck some days after. Now, when we were in Izmir, we went around the town, the city. We went to the first few days, we were in a hotel in the city. We went to the town, we went to the market, we were all around. Imagine if the earthquake happened whilst we were there. If anything had happened, if we'd lost our lives, my mom would have lost 2 children on the same day. But that was not our lot, because we serve a living God. Now I want to say to you, those people out there that say that there is no God, or that God does not answer prayers, I want to say to you today, stop saying that. Stop saying that. There is a God. He is in heaven. He answers our prayers. He is the sovereign God. Now, when the Lord tells you to pray, pray. When the Lord tells you to stand in the gap for people, to stand in the gap for cities, to stand in the gap for circumstances, do so. Now, whilst I was there, I did not realize that the calm, the quietness, the peace I was experiencing in Izmir was the calm before the storm. We don't know why the earthquake happened. but it could have been worse. Many more lives could have been lost. The city of Izmir could have gone down. The whole of the city of Izmir could have gone down. I could be dead, or my sister, God forbid, because the Lord looks after his own. I'm here because the Lord looks after his children. Now, Proverbs 18:10 says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are safe. Now, the Lord is a strong tower. He is the sovereign God. He is in heaven. He loves you and he loves me.
Hi, I just thought I'd quickly pop in here. That was my mom speaking. I'm her daughter. But I just wanted to say that right before she went to Turkey, I had a really bad nightmare. And I get like bad dreams every once in a while, but this one just did not sit right with me. I had a nightmare that like my mom actually passed away in Turkey and that my auntie passed away too. And immediately I prayed and I felt like God told me to fast, so I fasted as well. And I didn't tell my mom or anyone, but during the whole trip I was just so worried. When my mom got back safely, I was just like, oh, maybe it was just, in my head or something. And then when she came back and then the earthquake happened, it just all made sense in my head why God was telling me to pray. And that's weird for me because I am a religious person, but I've never experienced something like that before. And I didn't tell my mom or anything because I didn't even want to speak it out loud, because I didn't want it to, when you speak things out loud, you don't want it to come into existence at all. So I just kept it to myself, but I told my friends, please pray for journey mercies for my mom and auntie. And then they were like, okay, we'll pray with you. And I'm just so happy I prayed and I fasted because I feel like it had something to do with it. I don't know, but I just thought I'd share that.
Now, the Lord speaks to every one of us. I'm glad that the Lord spoke to me in Izmir and he said, pray for the city, and I did. Now, the Lord loves us all. He speaks to every one of us. All we need to do is listen. If you listen to him, if you incline your ears towards our Father in heaven, he will speak to you, because the Lord wants us to stand in the gap. He wants to use you and I, wherever we are, to stand in the gap for people, to stand in the gap for circumstances, so that with us, he will change things. He will change situations around. He will bring good things to come. So, wherever you are, my dear brother, my dear sister, there is a sovereign God. He is in heaven. He loves you. He loves me. Wherever you are, lift up in prayer. Pray for your towns, pray for your cities, pray for your countries, because indeed our God answers prayers. Now, that's my testimony for you today. My testimony is mere miracle. Izmir, Turkey, miracle. The Lord delivered me and delivered my sister. He saved us from uncommon death. He saved us from sudden death. He saved us and my family from disaster. Now, if my message has blessed you, please share my message with your friend. Share this video with your friends. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I promise to bring you bite-sized messages of love from our Father in heaven. If you want to subscribe, it's Christian Love Messages on YouTube. On Instagram, if you want to follow me, it's Christian Love Messages too. On Facebook, it's Christian Message of Love. Until next time, it's goodbye for now. Bye.